Oh, not a whole lot. Just people fucking suck. So where I'm at now, uh, we ever since I've been here, one of our amenities was free Wi-Fi. That was especially 2025, that should be a given. Like how usually water is free. Wi-Fi should be free because I feel like in 2025, you can't not have internet. And it's not because of people say, well, you need to stop looking at social media as toxic. You need to get offline, get off Instagram, get off. No, that's not. You need the internet for like jobs, especially what I do. 99% of my job, I need an internet connection to do because I do graphic art and animation and music production, and I need internet for that. And I can't access my programs. I can't talk to my clients. I can't, download updates for, you know, uh, it's programs I use. Uh, you know, FL Studio. Things like that. So I need internet for that because it's, for my job I do art, and so uh, I. So it's not that people say you don't need the internet. What you want the internet for? So you can look at social media, so you can look at something X-rated, so you can look at toxic content online. No, I need the internet for my job, and I need the internet, especially nowadays because the news and politics. I have to know. I need to be, not. Because if that's the case, if I can't have internet, I'll just become Amish, which maybe I'm too black for that, too dark for that, but I'll just just become Amish. I'll just just go to middle of nowhere, like New Hampshire or something, and just like no electricity, no plumbing, no Wi-Fi. I'll just become like a monk or something because uh, I'm in LA. I need Wi-Fi, like and so, and of course, Wi-Fi isn't free. Opposite of free Wi-Fi, you have to pay for Wi-Fi. Even businesses that used to give out free Wi-Fi, like Starbucks and donut shops, it's all blocked. It's all locked. Every single Wi-Fi, you try to look for a Wi-Fi network. Remember back in the day, you could find some that were free and not behind the code. Every single Wi-Fi that you try to look up on your phone is all locked. And so, uh, I was thankful that where I'm at now, in my building, in my residential building, we had free Wi-Fi. That was until last Sunday. Sunday they cut all the routers off. They cut all the modems off, and the grapevine and rumors, it's not coming back. They're not putting the internet back. So our only options is to get your own Wi-Fi, which is what I had to do this week. I had to get my own damn router and my own damn modem. It's over there, and get my own damn fucking setup out of my own damn money. Or you just not have internet, which is why would you like drive yourself stir crazy and not have internet? And the library is not that far. It's about it's a by walk it's about like the library is about an hour and a half walk, but by bus it's about like a 30-minute walk, half hour walk going one way. Yeah, so and I don't like the library because it's too congested, and the closest library to me they never turn the AC on, so it's hot and musty and funky in there, and yeah, just a bunch of homeless people in there. Which is, I'm not saying that as because I used to be homeless. I still am kind of homeless myself. I'm not saying that to be mean, but I'm just saying it gets kind of rowdy. Uh, it closes early, closes at 5 o'clock. So I mean, it doesn't, and so I had my own. The internet was an issue, and you guys knew because my last couple of lives, I was doing a review of the Squid Game, the latest episode, and it like cut halfway through. I noticed because I didn't even notice my Wi-Fi cut off, and I was finally done with my recap, and it said no internet. I'm like, did I get cut off? And I went and checked the playback, and yeah, I got cut off halfway through the damn video. So unfortunately, yeah, and I knew that was gonna happen because the Wi-Fi has been acting up. But I have my own connection now. Yeah, I make. You don't look at my videos. Yeah, I make music. I just all of my videos, my recent videos have those are all songs that I made, and they're my voice that I use. The thing of it is that ever since I was little, and I know this is a stupid ass pipe dream that's never going to happen. Me and my twin brother, ever since I was little, I've always wanted to be in a boy band. I always wanted to be, you know, I don't know why my black faggot ass had these impossible dreams. I always wanted to be in a boy band, and I always wanted to be in like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. Me and my twin did, and we even auditioned for like a bunch of. We were supposed to be in this project. Michael, this was before Michael Jackson died. Me and my twin brother were supposed to be in this project Michael Jackson had. This was right after he did his Invincible album. He was trying to put together like a teenage boy group, and me and my twin brother, we were like in the final rounds of being picked, and and plans fell through because me and my twin brother, we both could sing. We both were in musical theater. We both were in chorus, choir. We sang for our church, and so yeah, and so plans fell through, and so. Yeah, it was just like, and I just kind of moved on about it. Like, me and a zillion, gazillion others want to be like famous musicians and you know, uh, pop stars, and yeah, so keep dreaming. And so I always made music. I've been making music. Like some of my original videos on this channel were like remixes I've done, and like just playing around with like music mixers and remixing songs and doing song mashups. I've always loved music. I love music. I love art, and I love video games. Those are my three uh, things as far as like creative. Now, as far as physical, I like tennis and I like jogging, and I like hiking. But as far as like artistic things, I like music, art. Yeah, music, art, writing, and video games. That's those. I like liberal arts. And so yeah, and so I figured, now that AI is taking over, AI is making it a lot easier to get your ideas across, and you don't have to deal with a lot of scammy middlemen and scammy, companies and record labels. And so there's a company that came out last year called Suno, and basically Suno, they use the generative AI. They use you know yeah, they use the generative AI. That means so they use AI that's based off of fair use materials, and they use AI that's based off of pretty much whatever you tell it to do is what it will do. Whatever you tell it not to do, it won't do. So it's kind of the AI only does. I mean, yeah, the AI does a lot of the work, but it only does about 50% of the work. You have to do the other 50%. And so I kind of use Suno because I only play piano. I just play keyboards. I tried to learn guitar and I failed and I wasn't really good at it. I wanted to learn bass, but bass is a hard instrument to learn. My uncle, he passed away. He was uh, he played bass saxophone. He played he played jazz saxophone, so he was a saxophone player. Uh, but my grandmother, she played piano, and so yeah. And so my other cousin, he passed away. His name was Daryl. He passed away he passed away this summer. He passed away in June. He had a heart attack while he was driving and he crashed his car. So he played really good electric guitar. Uh, and so yeah, and my other uncle played drums. So unofficially I come from a musical family. So basically, in other words, I just like music, but I only play piano, and I feel like if you want to play music well, you have to put together a band. You have to find someone. You have to find a vocalist. You have to find a drummer. You have to find a bassist. You have to find a DJ. You have to find all these a producer. You have to find all these people, you know, uh, to make your vision come true. And it's not like it's impossible, but it's very very difficult, especially nowadays when people are becoming very hard to trust, and it's all based on whether or not your relationships, like all it takes is one person in the band to get in their feelings or not take criticism well, and then no more band because they're an asshole and they can't work together as a team and like can take criticism, so we all can harmonize and become a great ensemble. So with Suno and with AI, I don't have to have a band; it can just be me, and it is just me, and I can create pretty much like universal, like Sony level production, and it's just me, my own voice, keyboard, and the AI software, which does all the final mixing, gets rid of all the hiccups, does the auto tune. Because the thing of it is, you can argue, well, why are you using AI? Why can't you just be yourself? Sing, play the piano. Because I feel like nobody wants to see me. Nobody wants to see, and I mentioned this before. I've explained this before. Nobody wants to see a gay black faggot do music. Nobody wants to see a gay black faggot in pop music. Nobody wants to see a black gay man in the music industry. Like, no, I mean, even if unless I look like Taylor Swift, even then, like people like unless I fit a conventional mold of what they want these musicians to look like, I don't have a slim and none chance when hell freezes over. But I kind of got lucky that Suno came out and AI came out because I can still do my own music, do my songs that I wrote when I was in high school. Uh, these notebook full of lyrics and songs that I wrote since I was like fucking 14. All these songs that I wrote, hundreds and hundreds of songs, I can use Suno and the same damn drum pattern, same damn hooks, choruses, bridges, uh, the catchy like soulful R&B like jazz bridges. All of those are mine. They're all my music. I create everything I upload on this channel. I create. It's not something that I just did whatever like I just went on to like sample music and just got something. No, every tune, all the chords, all the bridges, all the hooks, all the riffs, I do my own self. I do me that is and it's better that way because uh when it comes to music, we all have different tastes, right? And so when it comes to music, uh, if you want to have total control of your music, you got to do it yourself. You can't wait for Maroon 5 to come out with a song you like. You can't wait for Dave Matthews Band to come out with a song you like, and they come out with a new album and you're not feeling it. Well, I can make my own fucking music, and I'm in total control. And if I'm not feeling that track, I'm not gonna publish it. But if I'm feeling that track, I'm gonna publish it. And know what? I feel like doubly satisfied because I made it. I produced it, lyrics, music, uh, vocal harmonizing. I did everything I did. Is mine. The only thing is that and I do, and what I thought to I make it even more interesting and make it even more intriguing to get the clicks and the views. I make a fake boy band because why not? Because what's better than one singer than five singers? So might as well just be creative about it. So that's why I got the idea for the Outer Limits, which was an idea I had since I was like in high school. I always made like this fake boy band in my head called the Outer Limits. So I had that band name in my head since I was like 13, 14, and I had all the band members picked out and their personalities, like the bad boy, the cute one, the handsome one, the black one. Like and that's what I did. And so far, I've done 20 albums. You can check my videos. I've done like over 300 songs, 100 of which haven't even been released yet. And so I mean, and a couple covers, like the covers of like well-known songs, like My Sharia Moore and things like that. Like I just called to say I love you, like well-known songs like that, like uh, you know, saving all my love for you. Like I've done like a few covers, but like 98% of my songs, like 2% are covers, but 98% of my songs are songs I made, lyrics, everything. So yeah, and Suno also can do rapping, which is good. So I'll make one of the members like become the rapper. So I always make sure that some of the songs have like a rap section, which I write the raps as well. So yeah, I love music. I love music. So all my videos are the Outer Limits, all that, and it's my voice. It is my voice, and you can tell it's my voice because, like for example, uh, and the Backyard Pool Party record, the song that was one of the first songs I. In fact, that was the first song I did on Suno was "You Don't See Me" song. See you walking in the high school lights, running the running clothes right. You don't see me. I'm just the background beat of your favorite tune. See, it's my voice, but but nobody wants to see me perform. Look, I look like a damn broom with lips. So who wants to see me? Nobody, right? So I mean, but if I make this, fake boy band, I'll get the views, and I have. I've gotten hundreds of views on all, and that's just on YouTube. And they were all my shit was uploaded on Spotify for like 2 days. 2 days. It was on Spotify for 2 days, which I think that's a good for like AI music. That's a get down for AI music. Stupid cat. I'm sorry, it's my cat. For AI music, that's a good record for 2 days for it to be. It was on Spotify for 2 fucking days, and yeah, it was I blame part of it. I blame because AI music is really really hard to distribute into um into market and to publish and release commercially. and to get paid for it, which I don't really care about the money. I don't give fuck all about the money. But it was on Spotify for 2 fucking days, and I remember like the scammy ass company I used. They were called Caliente Music or Caliente. It was like some type of Spanish name, Caliente which is hot, spicy in English. Like it's called Caliente Media or something like that. And I went with them because they had like a good deal. I could upload each of my albums for like $1. And at that point, I had like 12 albums. I had like 11, 12 albums. I uploaded all of my original files, wave files, MP3 files, cover art, all that. Which, by the way, all the covers I designed myself. I use Photoshop and AI art, and I just make their faces, so they don't look like celebrities and people sue me and all that. So it doesn't look like Justin Bieber. So I make all my AI art, all my boy band arts, because I do graphic design as well. So that's kind of a plus for that. And so all the album covers I design myself, and I don't have to pay anybody else because I do it my own damn self. But anyway, so yeah, my music on those Spotify, the Outer Limits albums were on Spotify for 2 fucking days, 2 days, and I part of me blames that stupid ass scammy ass company Caliente Media that I was my label, and the other part of me is that it was just AI music, and AI music is really hard if you don't go with the right distributor. They'll just take it down because they think it's spam and they think it's slop and they think it's shit. And so my music was on Spotify for 2 days and they took it down. And so now I'm hoping and praying before the year is out, I'm gonna use another label. Like I've heard CD Baby is good. I've heard Distro Kid is good. Things like that. So there's different ones, but yeah. So I'm just gonna just try a company that's not full of shit. It might cost a little bit more, but at least I won't know that they're full of shit. I'm not gonna take my fucking music down, which that was such a waste of time. But there was another website which is not it's not really taken off that well, but I am I am one of the top 10 artists on there. It's not like an indie site where people upload AI music, but it's better because with YouTube it's I do have my music on YouTube, but they're on like full albums because I debated as to whether or not I was going to upload them as four separate tracks. But I have over 300 songs, so that's like 300 videos, and that's gonna. So I figured if I just upload it as just one video, it's less space, less bandwidth, and I put like little markers. So if it's a song you like and you want to go back and listen to it, I put a little bookmark where you can go listen to it. Where you can go listen to Backyard Pool Party, or you can go listen to Subway, or whatever song you like, or song you didn't like, you can just skip that one. But yeah, but there's this one site where you can listen to all my tracks individually, and that's that site right there. And I'm like the number 3 artist on that, but it's not really that. But I just like it because it's easier. All my songs are all, you can just stream them separate. All my albums are there, but yeah, so yeah, you're never too black to be Amish. Actually, you are. There's a reason why you don't see that many black Amish or Mennonite or people like there's a reason for that, and the reason for that is from what I heard, like they don't kind of really accept people that look like me in there because they think that we're trying to what's the word, like a lot of us Negroes like to say culture vulture, but it's like the opposite of that. Because culture vulture is a white person trying to that wants to be black, but they're not, but they're not trying to like get into black culture. But what's the opposite? I guess Oreo, like somebody black that wants to get into like white circuits. So yeah, from what I heard is that even if I wanted to become Amish or whatever, like I heard that they don't really accept black people like as part of their culture or something, like to where if you're not white, like you can't really which is kind of stupid. But name me one like black Amish person you've seen, and I'm waiting. You can't really name one. And I don't really think it's by choice. I think it's not really something they don't really accept people like that. Uh, but yeah, so girl, but yeah. Oh, I can say a billion, gazillion, fucking infinity zillion words per minute. And what's stupid is there are people that talk way faster than me, but nobody ever talks like that. I've seen so many like, especially like I'm not Gen Z. I was born in '91, but there are so many people that talk. Way, I'm not talking about TikTok. I want to go. I want to upload my TikTok. I want to do my. But I also want to be on Instagram. I'm doing the TikTok. Like there are so many. Every fucking Gen Z guy talks like that, but yet y'all always want to talk shit about me. Do I talk fast? Yeah, but I'm like not even like middle above average as far as fast talkers. So you guys must have not been around a lot of fast fucking talkers because I know so many fucking fast talkers. And what's so fucking stupid is that I know I talk fast, so I naturally like slow the pace and the BPM of my speaking voice, and yet y'all still talk shit. Y'all still talk shit about, oh, you talk too fucking fast. That's what the fuck this fucker was talking about. He was like, how many words do you talk per minute? In other words, he thinks I'm retarded. I'm some nigger faggot. Uh, I'm some dumb retarded nigger faggot. I wasn't supposed to get that damn joke. If I talk fast, just fucking say I talk fast. Don't use fucking Braille Institute like double inside jokes like that. If I talk fast, just say I talk fast. It doesn't. It would have took you less energy. You would have been less of an asshole if you would have said, Jeremiah Grassroot, can you talk a little bit slower? And I would have been, of course, of sure, I'm live. If you want to hear what the fuck I'm saying, I will certainly lower my speaking voice tempo. I'll do that. But if you're gonna do some cheeky shit like that, uh, you're just gonna get blocked. Which reminds me, blocked. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm in a blocking mood. Yeah, I'm in a blocking mood. Yeah, I'm sorry. You caught me on a block day, so I'm sorry. But you're lucky. But the good news is that I unblock people, so you can get on my unblock list, maybe. But for now, you're out of here. You struck out. No no balls. Don't go to first base. Out. In fact, don't even come back. Just pack up your shit in the locker room and go home, and probably apply at Dairy Queen because you're not coming back to this team. Yeah. So yeah. So I went live because, well, first of all, part of the reason why I went live is because I'm having a bad day. That was reason number one. The second reason why I went live is I haven't been live since what, Monday night when I was talking about the Squid Game shit. But I could have been Tuesday night, whatever. Anyways, and I'm not doing anything. And the other reason why I haven't been going live because I have been having issues with my internet. And now that I got my internet figured out, I have my own setup. It's I can hopefully I won't the stream won't go because remember the streams kept going down. So at first the internet was like sputtering out. It was like acting shitty, and now they just got rid of it altogether. So I guess we should have seen the signs coming. Like this was. I guess they're trying to let us know like the internet, the Wi-Fi is not going to be here soon. So because it would like cut out every like 30 minutes, but now there's no Wi-Fi at all. They totally unplugged all the routers. Like no more internet. Like y'all don't need internet. Internet is like something. No, y'all are gonna survive without internet. No, we're not. It's 2025. You cannot survive without internet in 2025. You can't. You can't do it. Mm-mm. You can't do it. Like it's not like the 90s. Like in the 90s, when there wasn't internet, we just dealt with it because the internet wasn't around, and the only people that had internet were like really really rich people, and the internet that we had was dial up, and it wasn't really worth it because it took like damn near all day just to visit one website, and all the websites were like really really crappy and. They had all that scary ass HTML. Y'all remember how like the early days of the internet was? They had all the ugly ass HTML graphics and shit. It was real scary, like that scary ass HTML. So yeah, uh, but nowadays, internet is everywhere. Like you can't, you know, people like there's no more cable. There's internet. So if you want to look at TV, I mean, there is still cable, but who pays for it? So if you want to watch TV, you have to have internet to look at your TV shows and movies and all that and music. So you need internet, news, work. You need internet. So I need to see what Hobo's doing, and I don't have internet. I can't. I'll just forever not know. See again, that's why you need internet. So yeah. With speaking of that, that's the other reason why I went live because uh, Milky was live, and I was looking at Milky's stream, and I she was looking at a Hobo video, and I don't know. Part of me thought that was that's an old video, right? No, is it? I don't know. I don't know if that's an old video because he hasn't been going live, and there was somebody in my chat, and I don't know. bless his heart, but he just kept saying unconfirmed rumors that he's in jail again, and uh, he saw him on the news, he saw him on CNN, and so I'm pretty sure that person was trolling and being funny. But if they weren't, like me, I don't, girl. I don't know, but yeah. Um. So yeah, I haven't been knowing. I haven't, I don't. I didn't get any notifications that he was live. I went to go see my therapist this morning. I see her every Thursday morning. I see my therapist, and I've been seeing her since March of this year, and I love her because I feel like if I didn't have her to talk to, Jesus, I'm just real thankful to be in therapy and talking to her. Because I'm autistic and I'm manic depressive and I have anxiety, so it's good to talk all that shit out with my therapist. So yes. So yeah. So I don't know. I was looking at Milky Stream, and I don't know why I was thinking this is an old video, but is it? Is this a new video? I don't know. So I'm talking about this. Oh Lord. Okay. So yeah, I'm talking about video right here. So Milky's live right now. So is this an old video or a new video? Because I cannot tell. I cannot tell. Like part of me was and I didn't say anything in chat because I didn't want you guys to know I wanted to do like a surprise online thing. But I was gonna just ask on chat like Milky, is this a live Brandon did today, or is this, because I want to say this is old. I don't know. Do y'all know? This was this from today? Because part of me was like, yeah, it is, but then it wasn't. And he was talking about how he's in Georgia, but I thought he was in Georgia weeks ago, and he's in Florida now, Florida State now. And then I was trying to see maybe if he would have said something that sounded familiar, because I pretty much have looked at all of his lives by now, and it doesn't seem like I've seen this one. Uh, I don't know, but yeah, I was looking at Milky's live. And I'm like, I don't know. I want to go live. I'm just in that type of mood. I want to go live. I'm not feeling well. I'm in my feelings. Like, what a perfect time to go live, right? I only unblocked one person, Killface. That's it. Broom is unblocked. They just don't like me anymore, so that's why they haven't come back. Killface is the only person that's on my block list. That's it. And they know why they just got, because I just blocked them like 5 minutes ago, and they know why they got blocked, because they wanted to be cute. Now I'll give them one more chance, but this is gonna be their final chance. They're unblocked, but this is gonna be their final chance. If they come back on my channel with some bullshit, they're gonna be blocked again. They're gonna strike out again. Well, they're unblocked, but that was their final and only warning. So yeah. Oh, you're most certainly welcome. Now, is this an old Brandon video, or is this a new one? Can you answer me? Anybody know?
Were you around Dog Pound Pony before I went back up to Syracuse, New York, when I was living in that tent? That tent's still around down in Georgia. It's still there, and I'm living there.
Who would want that? Who would want a tent?
Food establishment.
They know it's some homeless
And I've
man's
been
tent. Why would they
working.
go in there?
Next Wednesday, I get paid.
Like
I'm
you act
not
like it's a
lying.
damn iPhone 19. Of course it's still there.
No, it's
Who would want that damn
I'm
tent?
lying.
bone in my body.
No, I'm not lying, man.
I'm not lying.
Yeah, well, yeah. Anyway, these good people. No, but so anyway, so this is a nicotine vape. No, it's a
Not a
nicotine
sponsor.
vape. I don't smoke the weed. It's too strong. But what I've been doing, I drink. You guys know I drink.
No, we had no idea.
I've got no lion bone in my body.
We had no. You drink? I thought you hated alcohol.
So real quick, Dog Pound Pony. So I'm back down in
Mhm.
Georgia. I'm at my friend Clint's house right now while he's.
Is this a new? Is this a old? This an old live, huh? Like the Milky streaming this live right now, but she also streams like I asked Milky what pronouns they prefer, and I asked is she her okay. I mean I'm that's just me. I don't like disrespect. I'm pro trans pro pronouns. So if someone doesn't like to be called female pronouns, I will or vice versa. If they don't like to be called male pronouns, but so I'm assuming Milky doesn't mind she her pronouns, but yeah, she's live right now. Uh, so yeah, and but I don't know. I'm kind of a maybe it's that weed I smoked, but I'm a little bit not loopy. So I don't know if this is old live or if he was live today. Either or. Rabble, is this a live Brandon did today? Because I don't know. Because it looks like it's an old live, but I don't. It doesn't seem familiar. Like it's like usually I could tell if it's an old live. Like he'll say something that or something. I cannot tell. Yeah, I don't think so either. Yeah, I think it's an old live too. Yeah, because he's talking about how he's in a friend of his buddy's house in Georgia. I'm like, he wasn't in Georgia. Last time I checked, he was in Florida, and that was the last time he posted anything was was Sunday, and that's when he went to go to that football game. And then somebody in my chat, which I'm like, but I'm about like 80% sure they were a troll. Said that they saw the news and Brandon got arrested on the news, and I said, well, did you take a picture, snapshot? Did you record it? Links, something. Nope. Sorry, I missed it. Sure, of course you did, yeah. And so that was I don't if you want to believe that troll, that was the last information I heard was he got arrested for sneaking into the football stadium Sunday, and he got locked up again, which would explain why he hasn't been posting, but that doesn't mean he's locked up. But I thought maybe he posted this today, but I think this is an old live. The reason why I want to say this is an old live because of the San Diego shirt. Um, there's only one Brandon Hobo, the man that's in the white shirt. Did you? Well, can did you? Unless you have a link, I don't believe you. Even if you did see it, if you don't have proof, receipts, evidence, even if you snapped it on your phone, that would have took 2 seconds. Why are you using a different name? What happened to your old YouTube name? Why aren't you using that one? Yeah, you were the one that told me that information. You were the one that said you saw him on the news. But yet, I've been googling, and I haven't heard anything. Like no jail records, nothing. Because when he was arrested on Halloween, that shit was on the internet. Like not even, but like even while the shit, he was still live streaming, that his mugshot was already on the internet, and his stream was still on. So I mean, if what you're saying is true, that would have been information already online. You don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if he would have got arrested, there would have been receipts, there would have been records, court records, legal records. And you must think I'm boo boo the fool, which I am, but girl, mm-mm. No, it isn't because you're the same damn guy. No, I know. Nice try. Because I can tell by the way you type. That's what it. That's what it is. You see, everybody on the internet types different. We all have our signature typing style. People say that women and men type different, which I agree. So if somebody is lying that say that they're a guy online, or vice versa, they say that they're a woman online, they can tell by the way they're typing. Because girls type a certain way and guys type a certain way, and so you can tell what gender somebody is by the way they type. By the way they type, you can tell their gender, and you can tell whether or not somebody is saying they're somebody else and they're the same person by the way they type. And I can tell by the way you're typing. That you're what's his name? What I just want to know, just why you have to lie? Like I know it's you. Just be honest. I mean, oh shit.
While he's working, I'm by myself.
We're watching the Brandon Cry stream where he got drunk and did mushrooms in his mom's basement.
Oh, very nice.
No, we didn't get off on the wrong foot. I just know that's you. Well, maybe it isn't you. I don't know.
Is that good or bad?
Like there has to be. Yeah, I think that's an old stream. Yeah, I think that's an old stream actually. Yeah, I don't think that's. Uh, okay, what news? Where are you from? What city are you from? If you saw it on the news, what city are you from? Sarasota. And why was he on the news? What did he do? What happened? Why was he on the news? I want details. Since you didn't capture it or record it, I need you know what I mean? Yeah. So what did he do to get arrested? That you didn't record it or take a snapshot or any of that. There's nothing online. Usually the news they put their stories on the internet, right? Nothing online. So illegal trespassing. Yeah, there's nothing nothing online. So either he's already out or that was you guys are mistaken. That was somebody else. You guys saw on the news because there's nothing online. Nothing. If it's from a news website, if it's from no, I'm in California. That's my excuse. So whatever happens in Florida isn't going to make California news, or it's not going to be in my news feeds in California unless it was like something real major, like a serial killer or something, or like that Gabby Petito shit. Like it's like some, if that would have been a black woman, nobody would have gave a shit. We probably would still not know who Gabby Petito was. But you know how many DV cases there are in America? Millions. But because it's some pretty white girl, the whole country knew about it. That happened in Florida, but I knew about it in California because they decided to highlight that to nationwide news, and because it was a pretty white girl, Gabby Petito, and the Brian Laundry stuff. So that's other than that, we would have probably never known about that. And so whatever he did in Florida, I'm not gonna. I'm in Los Angeles. I'm Los Angeles. I'm not gonna know what happened in Florida. But yes, if he did something in Florida, it would be on the news. It would be on WFLA, and it would be. and that's very, very. That's a very that network's been around for like hundreds of years. So how come there is nothing, nothing? Brandon Chillian, I search every single day, nothing. Brandon Michael Chillian, nothing, nothing, nothing. I got nothing. Oh no, it's okay. If it's an old stream, I don't give a shit. I really don't. Now, if it's a stream he did today, which is what I thought it was, then no, I don't really care about his old streams. I really don't. It's just gonna make me feel like shit. It's gonna make me. Now, for something new, then okay, sure. Well, maybe it's because remember when I was with Milky, we were looking at the stream he did that night, and that was a new stream. Remember, he was on the bus, just got out of jail, just got out of penitentiary. Well, not penitentiary, like for like real like bad boys. Like that's county jail is not penitentiary. I've never been to jail, so forgive my ignorance. But yeah, he wasn't in the penitentiary. He was just in county for a few days, like 5 days, 5 6 days. So yeah. Yeah, so I saw those videos of Milky, but other than that, I don't really care about his old videos unless it's like something really funny. Like if you're gay, give me money. Like I never saw that stream and that was funny, but I've just seen so many of his streams. I just no, no, unless it's something new. If there's verified and vouched and reputable new news about Brandon, then I'm all ears. But I'm sorry, you saw him on the news, but yet y'all couldn't just take like 5 seconds to snap a picture. That would have been if I was in Florida. That would have been me. My excuse, I'm not in Florida, so I couldn't. How was I supposed to see Florida news? And I'm in LA. I'm in SoCal. Like, come on now. So it's not my fault. Y'all were in the local area and y'all didn't care. So I mean, they're worth watching, but I've already seen them, and it's really not. But pretty much the same old, same old. He's having a drink. Uh, he's buzzed, he's drunk, and if we're lucky, he gets arrested. But usually, he. I don't know why I said if we're lucky, because getting arrested isn't fun. That's not lucky. But usually nothing really happens. Like oh, I feel like my head is crooked. It is, or my the webcam is kind of. I don't know. Either maybe both. I don't know. Could be both. But yeah. I mean, if y'all want to, it's not really. Because I've already seen this. 'Cause I thought it was. Because where the fuck is Brandon? And I'm sorry. That's not good enough. Y'all just saying that y'all saw him on the news. That's unfortunately that's not good enough for me. And oh no, Milky went on to somebody else. I don't know who this fool is. Milky moved on to someone else. 'Cause I don't know who this beard is. I don't know who this beard man is. So she moved on to somebody else. But I took too long. Yeah, I don't know who this fool is. So yeah, I had made more pictures, but they didn't come out too well in my opinion. They just maybe it was just a bad day. Like the generation that day wasn't the AI energy wasn't it was hiccuping. But I came across this picture of him, right. Wait, hold on. Oh, he has beautiful eyes. I think why I like Brandon is because you can't tell if he's happy, upset, excited, pissed off, aggravated. Like he's got that masculine energy, but he's still like he's still like he's still cute, but But yeah, I came across. I never seen this picture of him before. This is a real good picture, and I came across this picture right. Yeah, and I thought he has two backpacks right, and I thought for the longest which one is his, which one isn't his. And this one is his because as you can see if I zoom in, you see that he has a shirt. He has a hat that says Duke, right? And as you can see, I have a picture of him wearing that same damn hat. I know I saved it. I know I fucking saved it. Yep, see look. He has that same damn hat. Look. See, he has that same hat. He's also wearing the same shirt too. Look. That same green shirt. See, look. And so for the longest, I was like, which bag is his? Both those backpacks can't be his. And what was crazy is I thought the hat said Nike because you saw the KE, but it says Duke. I thought it said Nike. I mean, I never seen him wear a Nike hat, and I thought that the bag on the ground was his. But the obviously the other bag is his because as you can see, that's the same. That's the same hat. You know, I'm like a nigger faggot forensic investigator now. You know, I should make money. I don't care about money. I don't. All money is paper with my white man's pictures on it that you can buy cars with and fancy stuff with. I don't give a shit. So yeah. So I was like, which picture is his? I didn't know which one was which, and like which one is it? So yeah. And so the bag on the ground is somebody else's. I don't know, but this is as you can see. I just said the same shirt, same everything. That's his hat. I mean, that's his backpack. That's his pack, his book bag. As you can see, that Duke hat right there. So yeah. Now whose bag is this? I don't know. Right. So I was trying to take I'm not a streamer though. I don't give a shit. Why don't you go look at some other streamer then? If I'm not up to par, if I'm not entertaining you enough, I'm sorry. This is my page and I do what the fuck I want, including blocking people, which I don't really want to do. But you know, you leave me with no other choice. Yeah, it better be fair. Yeah. Anyways, as I was saying before, I got cut this. My for some reason my Google Chrome acted up. So for some, anyways, as I was saying, I was trying to take that picture of him sitting down. Y'all saw that picture, and like do more pictures with it. But for some reason, the AI software was just acting up. It just kept making my head. They give me like this big dinosaur head, like you'll see. It kept giving me like this. And my head's not this damn big. Look how big my head is. Like it had given me like a fucking brontosaurus head. I'm like, what the fuck? Like my head isn't that damn big. My head is big, but it's not that damn big. Look how huge my head is. Look. See, it kept maybe it's just me, but it seems like my head is like gigantic. It just looks fake. And look how big my head is. No blocking isn't cool, but am I supposed to just be like bullied and all that? No. Do I want to block? No, but I'm just because some people block just to block. I don't block just to block. I block when I just feel like you're hurting my feelings. And then everybody I blocked, I've unblocked. So really, I haven't blocked anybody because everybody that has gotten blocked is off the block list. So I mean, girl. But yeah, see, look how big my head is. So this one has to go into the trash because I didn't like how it came out. Why not? It's my channel. I can do whatever the fuck I want. See, I just got through saying that. You don't listen. What did I just get through saying? And you think typing something like that isn't going to get you blocked? Yeah, let me block you. Yeah, you're getting blocked. You're getting blocked. Yeah, okay. And this block is permanent. This one isn't. Yeah, that one's staying. That one's not. Yeah, because you were warned. You were warned. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Moving on. So yeah. So this one had to be thrown away because my head is too goddamn big. I had got like a fucking elephant head. So I'm like, no, I don't like the way that one looks like me, but it just my head isn't that damn big. I mean, my head is big, but it's not huge. Like it's not the fucking size of this damn like bag. Like this, that's how big my damn head was in that picture. So I mean, yeah. So that one had to be trashed. Then I went on to this one, and my head is even bigger. Like what the fuck is? I said make my head smaller, make my head bigger. Like what the fuck? So now, just when I thought I couldn't be any more like big ass, like big heads from Rocco's Modern Life, it made my head even fucking bigger. That made my head even damn bigger. Like what the fuck? Why is my head so huge? And like towards the end, it's not as bad, but like the first part of the image, like it's just my head is like fucking huge. Like my head is like the size of his head, his face, and his neck, and bigger. Like why does my head look all deformed like that? I'm like no, like no. So this one I had to trash because I'm like no, I don't like the way it looks. I look like a monster. I look like a creature. I mean, girl, more than I already do. So I mean, like no. So I had to trash that one. So and I said I'm gonna try one more time, and if it gives me like one more picture I'm not satisfied with, I'm just gonna just leave it alone. And yeah. So again, now my head wasn't as big as the other two, but it was still big. It was still not right, and it didn't really do what I wanted it to do. I kind of wanted them to smoke a cigarette and then they like put their heads on each other, but then it didn't quite listen to what I wanted it to do. But this was like the third attempt, like third strike, I'm out. It still didn't do what I wanted it to do. But this was, I guess, was the best of the worst. Was this one, and I'm like, I'm still not happy because I didn't do what I asked it to do. I feel it doesn't really look like him. That definitely doesn't look like me when my head all huge like that. Like it was like the ones I made before were better, and like it just maybe it was just the off day. It was that software was just the off night or off day, but yeah, it be like that sometimes. AI be like that sometimes, so it be like that. So it wasn't. But out of all of them, this was probably the best of the worst. This one wasn't as bad as the other ones, but yeah. But yeah, but still, I'm not really happy with how it came out. So I'm gonna try not to show that one as much. I'm gonna show the one which I thought was like the one I like the most, and it's as you guys all know is this one. If I can find it, because I had it saved. This was the one that I liked the most. So this is the one that I think looks the most real. Yeah, there's a glitch with the arms. Like I have three arms, and his hand turns black or so. That I don't care about. That's whatever. I can still fix that and like after post production. But this is probably the one I like the most. Is this one right here. So why is it not playing? Fuck's sake. Yeah, this is the one I like the most. Uh, and I don't really know why. It's just that oh shit, what happened? There we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why. It's just that I just feel this one looks like the most like real. Like it's not really cheesy. For those of you that are homophobic and are full of yourselves and closed minded and are full of shit, we're not kissing. Like it just is more. It's more G rated. Like it's. I just think it's kind of cute. And yeah, I think this is the best one that I made was this one right here. I like it. It's nice. So I don't like blocking people. I don't like blocking people. But I'm like some people they just get on my nerves and I'm like like girl I'm getting fed up. I'm getting really fucking fed up. The people don't fucking listen. They don't uh what was is it? Yeah, it's supposed to be. It was like it rained for like shit for like 20 minutes here in LA, like around noon 1 o'clock, right when I was getting back home from my doctor's office, my psychologist, my psychiatry appointment. It like rained for for like literally like 20 minutes, but very very short. But it was like raining, like not as like a medium storm. It was like it wasn't. It was raining, but it wasn't it wasn't storming. But it was like kind of unexpected because the rain stopped and the sun. I mean, there's clouds forming now, but that's kind of like a little bit hazy now. But as you can see, like there's clouds. That's kind of like a little bit cloudy, but it was full on like dead ass raining like around noon 12:30 1 o'clock. And I'm like I didn't even bring an umbrella or anything, but I just all I had was my hoodie and stuff, because I didn't know it was gonna rain. And they said it's gonna rain again tomorrow. Hopefully not, but that's what they say. So yeah, I don't like the rain. I don't like the rain. I feel like the rain makes you tired. The rain makes the street all slippery, so people that are bad drivers are even more bad drivers. And people either drive too slow in the rain, or they like to drive fast in the rain to get home quick. And like the streets are all slick, the sidewalks are all wet, like your feet get all wet, like your clothes get all wet, like I feel like I have bad luck with umbrellas. Like every time it rains, like my umbrella, and it could be I keep buying cheap umbrellas probably, but my umbrella always breaks in the rain, and I just like like I don't like rainy days. I don't. I'm in California for a reason. I don't like the rain. I don't like the rain. I don't mind when it's like overcast and cloudy, but when like water starts coming out the sky, that's when I'm like, no, I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. At all. Nope. Not a fan of the rain. I'm not a fan of the rain. I am tired. Mm-mm. I'm tired, and I wish Brandon was laying down in bed with me. I do. I mean, I could lie. You want me to lie? I mean, I can lie. I can lie and say, "Oh, I hate Brandon. I hate ugly hobo. I hate Brandon the hobo. The sight of him makes me vomit. Like he makes me so sick to my stomach. Like I break out in hives and rashes and uncurable flesh-eating diseases when I just look at him. Like I just get this horrible, disgusting, gross, hideous, awful, terrible, horrible man away from me. No, get this man away from me. But that's the lying part of me. That's the lying grassroots. That's lying Jeremiah. And I'm gonna be honest, Jeremiah. And I'm gonna be the Jeremiah that's gonna say what's from his heart and what he really feels. And what I really feel is, I wish Brandon was laying down in bed next to me. Because every time I look at him, my heart beats. Like I've become like a little church house schoolgirl. Like I just so shy. Like I'm just so shy. I don't know what to feel. Like I don't know what it is about this man. I don't know. I just he's the man of my dreams. Like you ever had that person of your dreams? Like that person, like they don't compare. Nobody else compares. That's Brandon. Like I really do feel that he's meant for me and we're meant to be together. And then I just come back down to earth and I'm like, you think he likes you? I don't know. I don't know what the man thinks. I'm not a mind reader. I mean, all my life, I've always been last. I've always just keep losing. I can never ever win. I'm always just coming up short. I can never ever get what the fuck I want. Like I'm be 35 in January. I've never had a boyfriend. I just feel like when is it gonna be my turn? Like when am I gonna get what I want? And this just seems like another disappointment. And that person, why are you doing what they're blocked so you can't see their messages now? But that person was, why are you making AI images of that person? Like just saying, I mean, well, because I like him. I don't know. I can't help what I like. I can't help what I'm sorry. I can't help what I like, and I like you know who I like his name. His name starts with a B and ends with an N. Like my name starts with a B, ends with an N, because we both have the same name. Well, Brandon. We're the two Brandons. We belong together. Come on, we make a great team. We make a great, amazing race team. Yes, we would. Yes, we would. We would. Two Brandons. Yes, we would. I don't know, but yeah, that person got blocked. But they're like, why are you making AI images of him? And like they just want to see me unhappy. They want to poo poo on my parade. They want to rain on my parade. They're just jealous of me. That's what it is. It has to be jealousy. They're jealous because I'd be jealous too. Because how is Jeremiah so bold like that? I wish I had his boldness. I wish I had his creativeness. I wish I had his colorfulness. Like he doesn't give a shit. Like common sense would have told you that Brandon's not interested. He's more than likely not homosexual as far as we know. So why don't you leave the man alone? Like you really are bold. Like you really are desperate. Like you really are out there. Like yes, yes, and yes. And yeah, because it's my channel. I get to do whatever the fuck I want. Like you can do whatever you want on your channel. This is my channel, and I like this man. And I'm torn, and I'm torn because my feelings are just everywhere, and I don't. My emotions are everywhere, and I don't know what to do. And it seems like none of y'all want me to be happy. Y'all do not want me to be happy. I don't know why. Y'all just don't want me to be happy. And I want to be happy. And I'm only gonna be happy with him. I had another dream about Brandon. I did. Y'all want to hear it? Yeah, it was another dream. And what's funny about the dream is that we were both here in California. We were like in like Yosemite or like somewhere, like out in the woods. We were like camping or more like camping because we were kind of like, because to me camping is like this the shit on your back. Maybe a tent, maybe a sleeping bag. That's pretty much it. Like then whatever, like starting a fire, food, fishing, you gotta get everything. But to me, glamping is when you bring your phone, like you bring food, like you bring electronics, you bring like that. To me, that's glamping. To me, like you when you you bring like liquor, like weed. Like to me, that's glamping. Like camping is like when you're roughing it. Like there is not like barefoot, like t-shirt, shorts. That's it. Like maybe a twig, to get you started, or maybe you can like kill a squirrel with that or something, so you can eat something. Yeah, but glamping is like you got food, water, electricity, power banks, all this bullshit snacks, marshmallows. Like that's glamping. But so yeah, but in the dream we were more like glamping. We weren't camping, we were glamping. Me and Brent, I want to say we were in Yosemite. Yeah, you know how like in dreams, like you don't really know where you're at. Like it doesn't, you don't really know where the setting is at because nothing looks the same. Like everything's weird. Like all the streets look different and all the buildings look different in dreams. Like they seem bigger or like not the like even like when you have a dream, like when you're like dreaming like you're like in your childhood house, like it looks different. It's not like how you remembered it, like the layout is different or like it's. And so, but I want to say, me and Brandon were in the dream that I had last night. Actually, I had the dream last night, and I woke up at 6 a.m. this morning to go to my doctor's appointment to see my primary care doctor because I have seizures because I'm epileptic. So I see her Thursdays, and I see my therapist. Her name is Wanda, and she's a black lesbian lady, and I love her, and I've been seeing her since March, and we get along, and we gel and match so much, and I see her Thursdays, so I know I had a doctor's appointment, so I set my alarm early, and so I woke up at like 6 a.m. this morning, and so in the dream I had, which was last night, so like Thursday night, no, yeah, so like Wednesday night when I woke up this morning, it was me and Brandon. It was a dream. And it wasn't a lucid dream because it was, once I woke up, I was up because the dream only ended because that dumbass alarm clock went off. And the dream was me and Brandon. We were at Yosemite National Park, and we were glamping, not camping, because and it was like somebody else. I want to say it was a guy I never met before, but I think he was like a friend of Brandon's. But so it was three of us. He was like a third wheel or something. He was tagging along as well. But all of us were like glamping. We were like toasting marshmallows, and we were like just like fishing like off the creek, and we were like just drinking and just like him and Brandon and his buddy were like they were listening to like a sports game on the radio or some shit, and it was a weird ass dream. I was having a good time. Like we were like hiking through the woods, and we came back at like sundown back to our camping spot, and we like lit a fire, and like we were like just listening to music, and then that all I heard was dee 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 dee, it was that damn alarm clock, and I woke the fuck up. I swear to God, I had that dream. I swear that dream is 100% true. It is. So I mean, but that's like dream number, shit. That's like probably dream number like 81 I've had of Brandon. I've had so many dreams of this man, but that's the most recent dream I've had was the one I've had last night, which was when we went camping and shit. But yeah, I was so bad when that alarm clock went off. Oh Lord, so mad. But then I wasn't that mad because it was just a dream. It wasn't real. It was just And then usually when I have dreams like that, like real vivid dreams of Hobo Brandon, that means he went live or he posted something. But to my knowledge, last thing he posted was that I think the last live he did was the football game shit. I believe so. Then the last video he posted was he said he was in Florida. He showed all the downtown Florida buildings, and that's it. He hasn't been online in like 3 days. And y'all think jail, but not always. Y'all just immediately go to jail. Whenever y'all don't hear from Brandon, y'all just think either he's dead or in jail. And that's awful. That's terrible. But y'all don't like him, so I guess it makes sense. If it was somebody I didn't like, if I didn't hear from him, I just think, well, good riddance. They're probably dead or locked up. So either or. Y'all automatically go to that, and that's real fucked up. Like, forget the fact maybe he's staying at his brother's house. Maybe he went to treatment. Maybe he's staying at his mama's house. Like, it could be anything. But y'all just immediately go to jail. And even if it is jail, like, so what? That's, I mean, okay, he's in jail, okay? And he's not going to be in there forever. They always let him out because all he does is just get drunk in public. They can't keep you in there forever. Like, they only keep people in jail forever like that are like murderers and like, abuse children and stuff. So, yeah. Excuse me, but to my knowledge, Brandon isn't like that. Officially. Like, these rumors and all that, like he choked the shit out of Cheryl and shit. Like, that's not confirmed. That's not confirmed. And I know damn well if Brandon choked the shit out of me, if this motherfucker put his hands on me, not only would I be the last motherfucker he put his hands on, number one, but number two, I wouldn't be going on a live stream telling people to leave him alone, that he's a good guy. That sounds like a better woman. No, doesn't be like shit. If that man put his hands on me, I'm getting my brothers, I'm getting everybody to beat his ass up. But no, that's Cheryl was like, no, like Brandon's misunderstood, like like he did a lot of stuff, but I did a lot of stuff. Like it was back and forth. Like it was equal. Like we both contributed like a lot of bullshit in that relationship. And Brandon's a good guy. Just leave him alone. Y'all leave him alone, y'all. And she went offline because she got mad. Y'all saw Cheryl. Y'all saw Sherry. That's exactly what she said. She told us to leave him alone. Now, does that sound like a woman that's been beat up to you? I don't know. Because if that would have been me, I would have been like, I have nothing to say to that motherfucker. I have nothing. I was told if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. And I have nothing nice to say about this Brandon man because he's a woman beater and he puts his hands on females. And no, he's a wuss, and I want nothing to do with him. No, it was the opposite. It was total opposite. You're talking about all the good times they had together, all the places they've been to, and good stuff, and how he's misunderstood, how he's growing up he was bullied because of his speech impediment and all that. Like she said, like very very empathetic. Like I mean, girl, like really, girl, I'm through. I'm through. I'm not no, because I'm not. It's no use. It's no. Yeah, I'm through. Yeah, this isn't doing me any good. Like this. Uh, yeah, it's yeah. This isn't. Yeah. Ugh, I'm so tired. You know what it is? I think what it is that I'm getting over. I caught a cold Sunday night. I caught a cold, really bad cold. And how I get colds is that usually how most normal people have colds is that when they get a cold, as soon as they get the cold, their body is totally out. They're tired, they're lightheaded, throat hurts, nose congested, throat congested, ears hurt, woozy, just can't sleep, runny nose, cough, sneezing, snot everywhere. You need tissues. Like, that's most people when they get a cold. And that's just like that. And then by the next day, they're still feeling a little bit, but they're no longer contagious. Like they can probably, go out. They'll still have the symptoms of the cold, but they're out. Then by the third day, that's it. They're done. To me, I'm different. When I catch a cold, my colds last like 4 days. Like if I caught the cold Sunday night, I get all the symptoms differently. Like I may get stuffed up one day, or then my throat might close up another day, and then I might feel tired another day. Then I might feel like I might have like these cough attacks and sneeze attacks the fourth day, and then the cold's gone. That's how I get colds. Like I get the symptoms like kind of sporadically like that, like intermittently like that. So it's just kind of weird, but so yeah, I'm still dealing with the cold, and I guess I'm at the phase of the cold where I'm just like tired, and just like I just keep coughing. Like I'm no longer congested, my throat no longer hurts, I'm no longer lightheaded and dizzy. But now I just keep coughing. I'm no longer sneezing. Like I no longer have all the mucus and all that. That's all gone. But where I'm at now is that I'm very tired and I keep coughing. Like I just have these cough attacks where I'm like, I've done that like 3 times today, and I might do it probably within a few more minutes. I just keep coughing. That's the phase I'm at. So then by tomorrow I should be like totally done. Like back to normal, hopefully. Let's pray. I don't like getting sick. I don't know who I caught the cold from. I don't go out that much. So who did I catch this fucking cold from? Caught it from somebody. Mm. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really tired. But yeah, um, and in order to like, because you have to get sleep. I mean, of course you have to get sleep, but I don't want to like sleep all day. Like that's just like, that's kind of. I don't. You shouldn't be tired all the time. But like I said, I'm battling this cold. But I don't drink coffee, but I do drink this stuff, and this usually, most of the time, keeps me up. You know, keeps me up, and then because I try to stay up as long as I can. Because I don't like going to sleep. I don't like going to sleep early. Like I'm not 90 years old. I don't like going to sleep at like 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. That's way too early to go to sleep. It's like kind of sad. Like at the earliest, like I wouldn't mind going to sleep at like 10 or 11 p.m. But I don't like going to sleep so early. And so I just get caffeine. And since I don't drink coffee, I gotta get caffeine through soda because this has a lot of caffeine in it. And this keeps me up. And then, yeah, because if I wasn't drinking this shit, I probably already would have been asleep by now. But because I'm drinking this mess, I'm up, which is good because I sleep when I'm dead. I don't want to like sleeping. You're just wasting time and wasting hours that you could have been doing something else. So yeah. Coca-Cola has like a coffee taste to it. If you think about it, even though I don't like coffee, Coca-Cola kind of tastes like coffee. It does. It tastes like black coffee a little bit. I just not noticed that it does. And Mountain Dew and Sprite taste like lemonade. Uh, Dr. Pepper tastes like root beer. I think Dr. Pepper is root beer, but yeah, I think it's a form of root beer. I think it's like root beer with cherry in it, like Dr. Pepper. So what's the difference between Dr. Pepper and root beer? Not a whole lot. They're kind of the same drink. Uh, yeah, a lot of sodas kind of taste like an already established drink. Yeah, Mountain Dew and Sprite taste like lemonade. Coke tastes like coffee. Coke and Pepsi kind of taste like coffee. Uh, Dr. Pepper tastes like root beer. Which root beer is root beer. Root beer is not a soda. Root beer is root beer. It's its own beverage. And root beer can be carbonated or not or uncarbonated. It just a lot of the popular root beer is carbonated, like Mug and W's and all that. So yeah, and yeah, uh uh-uh. uh. So what it was that so the blacklist. Maybe I should put a counter or something like a graphic on top. The problem is my computer that had OBS. My Apple my Mac my Apple computer that had OBS, which I still have by the way, is in my suitcase over there. I have it locked up. I have it guarded and protected. My MacBook, which doesn't turn on because the fucking hard drive died. That computer had OBS on it, and it can run OBS, and I could put like a little graphic on top. How many people I blocked? It's only at one person, but well, really, I blocked three people. No, well, more like I've used the block button three times. The first time I used the block button was on Broom, and they know why. And part of me feels bad, part of me doesn't. It's just whatever. I just didn't like the way. Uh, yeah, I don't have to justify anything. People block people for no fucking reason sometimes. But really, I didn't have to justify it. Not but Broom got on my fucking nerves. They did. Broom got on my absolute nerves, and so blocked. Then I feel bad? Like, yeah, I didn't really, I felt like that was kind of harsh, and so I felt bad, and so I unblocked them. I unblocked Broom, but by that time it was too little, too late. Broom already hated me, and they wanted nothing to do with me anymore. So, and they took me off of their Discord server, which was kind of a bummer. But do me like that, which I don't blame you, because I guess if the shoe was on the other foot, I'd probably do the same. If somebody pissed me off and they were in my Discord server, I probably would have removed them too. So I guess I don't know. So yeah, but then I felt bad. So Broom is currently unblocked. So if Broom wants to come back, they can, but they're unblocked. The second person I blocked was this person. Now this is the same person, but they're using a different name. I don't know. Like maybe uh, they're on a different device, or I don't know, or whatever. They don't. It's the same person, but anyways, I wish they just would have been honest. Uh, but I blocked them, and then I blocked them like an hour ago. I blocked them, and I blocked them because they were trolling. They're getting on my nerves, and I unblocked them because I feel maybe I should have just given them a warning first, and that's what I'm going to do now. I'll give you a warning. You'll get one and only warning, and then once you fuck up after that warning, there are no more warnings. There are no do-overs. There are no more second chances. And if you fuck up after that, the block will be permanent. And so I gave them a warning. I unblocked them, and then not even 3 minutes, 2-3 minutes after I gave them that warning, gave them a second chance. They started cutting up again, and this block is indefinite. So this one is no. And so yeah, and so that's it. That's the only person that's been blocked, believe it or not. I've been doing these lives for 2 weeks, and I've only blocked officially one person. Because the person, it would have been two, but Broom got unblocked, and they're allowed back anytime they want. I mean, but they just choose not to come back, which I kind of don't blame them. But You know, I fucked up another good thing, but oh well. Girl, yeah, I don't like blacking people. I don't, but I'm so tired. So tired. So tired. Why am I so tired? Because I'm recovering from the sickness I've had since Sunday night. Mm-mm. Girl, don't sit here. No, I was checking. No, this is okay. So I'm out of it. I threw it away, of course. But I took some Robitussin. That's all gone though. I drank all this shit. These were for my throat. I still have a whole bunch of these left. So okay, that's the next time I get sick. I have a whole bunch of these left. I took one of these every time I took a nap because it's really hard to sleep when you're congested and your throat hurts and like feel like a fucking mummy. And so these really help me fall asleep. I would suck on these like little, like they're like candies, but they're not. They're cough drops, but they're so sweet like candies. And I think they're like that for a reason. So like they make medicine more pleasing to take if it tastes sweet. I guess I don't know. So these were for my throat, and these were on sale. These were on sale for like $5, so that wasn't bad. Robitussin was like $3, also on sale. And this is Tylenol, which I always have Tylenol because you always want to have Tylenol. But I took some Tylenol. There's 30 of these, 30 pills, and I would take two. I would take two, at least take two once a day. At the most, I take 4 each day. And yeah, this Tylenol really helped. This was not cheap. This was like $8, $8 a bottle. And all this is unnecessary. This is wasting trees and all that. See, look, why couldn't they just sell it like this? But no, they just had to fucking waste all the trees and put it in this fucking shit and all this crap. I don't get companies, I really don't, that do shit like that. But yeah. But yeah, so I had to take I didn't used to when I would get colds, I didn't used to take medicine, but then I wonder why I would stay sick for like days and days. But then I started taking cold medicine, and that's when they would like within a day all the major symptoms and shit would be gone, and then after that it was just like waiting for the virus to completely flush out your body, like just get out of your damn body. So yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So yeah, so I had another dream that was dream. Okay, so this is this is in my main dream journal, but because my main dream journal is over there, but like I said, I mentioned this in the previous stream. I said because there's not an invention yet, and probably won't ever be. Because how could they make something? Well, you never know, because there's not an invention yet to where you can like put on like a pair of glasses or like a cap or something that will take like a video recording of your dreams. Well, that'd be a good invention, wasn't it? I think people will pay. They will pay all their life savings for a machine like that. It was even possible. But then I'm like, why would you want a machine like that? Why would you want to relive your dreams? What if you had like a really bad, awful nightmare? And then would you really want to see that shit again? But but because we don't have a video reference of our dreams, uh, I just keep a dream journal and I just write all my dreams down. And sometimes I have hobo dreams, and I just and detail I write down what the dreams were and what we did. Brandon and I went to the amusement park. Brandon and I, we went out to eat, or like Brandon and I went to the beach, or Brandon was having a bad day at the house and he was yelling and screaming, and he was mad because his team lost the football game or something. And I'd had dreams, you name it, Like, think of any type of dream that Jeremiah should have about Hobo. Just think of it. Even if you think it's crazy and wild and kinky and strange, I probably had a dream that was what you were thinking. Because like I said, I've had 81 dreams of this man. 81. 81. Every time I have a dream, I just add it to the list. I just add it to the number count. I always remember I always keep track of my dreams. Like I've had, because I've been dreaming about him since like 2022. And so we're now 2025. So yes, I've had 81 dreams. I think at least I dream about him at least at the very least once a month if not more. And I've had 81 dreams of this man. And every time I have a dream, I just add it to the count. I've had 10 dreams of him. I had 15 dreams of him. I had 30 dreams of him, and I just remember the last number, and I know I'm at 81. So you can't help what you dream about. You don't know what the fuck you're gonna dream about until you go close your eyes and fall asleep, right? Now, if I dream about him again tonight, that's gonna be 82. So I know I just keep track because I'm weird. I'm a weirdo, so I just keep track of shit like that. And so yeah, girl, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. I've also been practicing my cursive. I think I'm getting better at my cursive. People used to always tell me you have good cursive because my government name, and that's the name when I was in school. That was the name teachers called me. Brent, we have the same name. Brandon, you have good cursive. You have really good cursive. Like Jeremy, that's just my middle name. That's my name. I should have been named. Not that I don't like Brandon, but I think Brandon is like a big bodybuilder's name, like total opposite of me, like a big bodybuilder football player, like Brandon, very masculine name, total opposite of what I am. So I think Jeremy, that's a little bit more meek, a little bit more feminine. I prefer Jeremy, but my government name and the name that's on my driver's license is Brandon. That's my government name, and I love Brandon. It's my name. That's the name of my crush. I love that name, Brandon. But I to differentiate because we could be together. You never know. You don't know what the future holds. If we are together, he's Brandon. I'm Jeremiah. Okay, but my legal name is also Brandon. But we have to because we're both named Brandon. It could get confusing. So not to be confused, like we just So yeah. But they always say, "Do you have really good?" And I do have good cursive. I do. Now that's good cursive. You know it is. You can't write cursive like that. Mm-mm. I bet you can't. Mm-mm. Milky's still live. I'll just um I was just checking out Milky's page and just seeing if Milky was doing anything interesting. Not really. Milky just chilling. I don't blame Milky. Just chilling like a villain. Oh, I need to charge my computer. Give me 1 second. Then I lost my train of thought while I went to go get my extension cord and plug my computer in. So that's great. I forgot what I was going to say. Maybe it'll come back. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't. You get unlucky and you'll go to your grave not knowing what you were going to say. But usually it does. Okay, so yeah, I was looking at Milky's page. Da da da. All that. Damn. What was I think? It's gone. Oh well. I'm trying to retrace my mind my mind steps, and I can't. I have no idea what was on my mind before I had to plug my computer in because I was about to die, and then had I not got that message that I need to charge my computer, I would have still had that thought in my head, and now it's forever gone. Damn it! But it must not have been that important if I, forgot about it. So if it was something really important, I would have thought about it. What was I thinking about? I had went to Milky's page, and I was looking at Milky's page. I'm just gonna just retrace everything I did. Like, what the fuck was I thinking of? I'm just gonna. If I can't think of it, I'm just gonna just move on. But yeah, I went to Milky's page. I went to Milky's page, and Milky. Unless Milky's talking about Brandon, I don't really care. And I don't care what Milky says about Brandon. I support me. I know Milky doesn't like Brandon, and I understand why Milky doesn't like Brandon. Because I wouldn't like Brandon either if he came to me like that. So I, whichever way, if Milky doesn't like Brandon, I support that. And so, but if she's not talking about Brandon, I kind of don't care because I don't really know these other characters she talks about. There's far too many people on the internet for me to give a shit about what people are doing, unless he's my boyfriend and we're both paying rent and we're both paying bills and utilities, and he's sleeping uh, in my sheets. I don't really give a shit. So But I care about Brandon because I have feelings for him. So yeah, that's different. But yeah, no, Milky was. Yep, no, forgot what. Yeah, totally. It's gone. Oh well. Don't know what I was thinking about, and it was something good too. And I had to go charge my computer, and that was on my mind because if my computer dies and the live dies, and I have to, you know, start a whole new live and all that and crap and all this. And then, I mean, I knew this, but that's why I kept the live going. I remember over the weekend I had like a 3-day live. I didn't end the live because I didn't feel like it. Like why end the live? I would sleep and I wake up, the live was still on. Oh, it's still on. It didn't cut off. Okay, like why cut it off? Let's do a world record. See how long we can live stream. And I think I got to like shit, like 40 hours or something like that. Like almost 3 days. Like I was like 6-7 hours away from 48 3 days. That's no 2 days. I can't do math. I'm not a math. I hate math. Oh, I hate math. I hated math. I cannot do math. 2 days. 3 days is 72. Yes. Two days is 48. I had got to like 41 hours. And yeah, the stream just went out. It went out. I went to sleep. I went to bed. It just went out. We had a good run. We 42 hours. And I knew this, but I don't know if you guys didn't know this, but once a stream is past 12 hours, once you hit in stream, YouTube automatically deletes it. It can't be archived. I cannot say that word. Archived or saved. It automatically goes private and into my. I mean, I can see it, but you guys can't because it's. I would have to edit it in a video editor and then post it because if a stream is longer than 12 hours, it doesn't get posted. And so I don't know if you guys didn't know that or not. So that's why I didn't really care. And I know all of it wasn't going to get saved anyways. But if it's under 12 hours, it gets saved. But it was over 12 hours, it automatically gets purged. It goes into the invisible void that only I could see, and I have the access to, and I would have to edit it down to less than 12 hours to post it. Then I guess take all the like spicy moments out and just yeah, that y'all knew that stream was a long stream. It was a 42 hour stream. Yes, it was. And as you can see, it did not get saved because anything longer than 12 hours does not get saved on YouTube. And I lost my pen again. Damn it! It's around here somewhere. Lost my pen again. Oh well. Keep losing my pen. Can't write without a pen. I mean, you can use blood, but I know a lot of women that do witchcraft. They use their period blood. That's why I'm always so jealous. And that's why a lot of witches are women because it's so easier for them to. It's like more accepting for women. Like if you're a man and you reveal that you do witchcraft and Wicca and you do voodoo type stuff and spell work, and that's kind of weird. And if there are men that do it, usually they are like they're gay like me, but I feel it's not very accepting because you look at attraction spells, romance spells, bring my lover back spells, uh, bring my ex back spells, even though I don't have an ex, but supposing I did, bring my ex back spells, uh, love me spells, get him to notice you. Get. I just see it's marketed towards women, towards men. It's never, and you would think, well, it shouldn't matter. Just change it does matter because if you're following tutorials from other witches, because I'm a solitary witch, so I don't follow or agree with what other fucking witches on YouTube, Discord, Facebook, message boards, witchcraft communities online say because I'm a solitary witch. If I wasn't a solitary witch and I was a witch that listened to whatever personality or influence witchcraft influencer online said, then I'm not a solitary witch. I'm a follower of that witch. Or if I was a part of a coven, which I'm not, I would follow what my coven members would say as far as how they do magic and how they do rituals and how they do whatever problems each member has. It's just me, and it's whoever I reveal my practices to, which is not that many people. Uh, and even if I do reveal, I would never. Again, I'm a solitary witch. I wouldn't be a solitary witch if I listened to other people, joined groups and covens, and all that. And I wouldn't be a solitary witch if I gave you guys tutorials on how to do magic, or if I gave you guys secrets or materials to use, or different tips, or do this on that day or try that. Um, you should try maple syrup and rose petals if you want to, like, get a guy like this to talk to you, or you should try mint and milk to get a guy like that to. Like, there's different. Like, I wouldn't reveal secrets because yes, there are secrets that witches know, and if they would like, they could help other people out that are going through issues on how to do magic. But I just feel it's best unless we sign a contract or something. I'm not responsible for whatever happens if I do give you certain spells that have worked for me, and you can try them. You know, I'm not responsible for whatever happens, but yeah, I just noticed I don't have not one video on my channel about witchcraft or spell work or divination work or any of that. There's a reason for that, and it's because, as I said, I'm a solitary witch, so I don't I don't teach, and I don't follow, and I don't teach and follow, and I don't promote. So yeah. But going back to my original point, I just really don't like how being a gay man interested in witchcraft culture, really being a man, period, but being a gay man, I just feel I really do hate how there's not really a whole lot to educate myself on, because everything love magic related is related towards female to male. And again, you would think that that doesn't make a difference. It does. Because with magic, everything has to be a certain way. And if the spell was meant for a heterosexual woman to do it to a heterosexual man, that's what the spell is for. And if I'm a homosexual man trying to do a spell to another man, no, that's completely different. So I mean, so yeah, so that's why I don't really look at anything. As much as I do love uh, Charmed and uh, magic and The Craft, all these like TV shows and movies, and there are a few like people online, like witches online, like YouTube channels that I do like, but I just a few, not a whole lot, just a few, and I just don't understand. I just don't like how there's really not a whole lot of magic in which the witches are same gender attracted men like myself, but it is what it is. I can't, but maybe it's better that way because I feel this is a touchy subject. But not really, because a lot of people know about magic. A lot of people know about spell work, energy work, spiritual work, magic guidance, magic guidance work, uh, law of attraction work. Like, it's not a big, And what's funny is, like, a lot of the law of attraction. There's a book called The Secret. It's not. It's not. The ironic part is it's not a secret. A lot of people know. A lot of people know about this shit. It's just difficult to talk about. Like, everybody knows about it, but they just don't want to talk about it or reveal it, or reveal their thoughts about it. But yeah, And this talking about, oh, you don't want to disrupt people's free will. I'm like, bitch, you can't even spell free will. Like, spell free will. Like, so you can't even fucking spell free will. How do you spell free will? FREEWIL. No. Mm-mm. You can't even fucking spell free will. They're gonna say if you can't even fucking spell free will, don't talk to me about disrupting people's free will. Okay, you can spell free will. What does free will mean? You can't even get the definition of free. Well, free will is giving that person the right to live life the way they want to. No, not necessarily. That's not necessarily what free will means. Close, but no cigar. That's not entirely what free will means. Free will is mostly just not interfering with things that possibly wouldn't have happened uh, on their own throughout coincidence or whatever. But it's whatever. I'm not here to I'd have to I'd have to understand what that particular witch was going through, understand their situation. I'd have to interview them for about at least half an hour. Understand their relationship with magic, how long they've been doing magic, you know, and their reasonings for doing magic on this particular person and their history with this person, and only then would I give my final verdict as to whether or not you're disrupting free will if you proceed any further with any spell work you're going to do. Because because I'm tired of that argument, that free will argument. Because you can't even fucking spell free will. You don't even know what the fuck free will means. Like, they can't spell it and they get the definition wrong and the meaning of it wrong. So I really don't want to fuck with you then. And it's always like witches that want to talk shit. It's always privileged ass white girls. Always privileged ass white girls every single time. Privileged ass fucking white girl, Becky white girls every fucking time. Every fucking time. Like, if I look like you, I wouldn't have to do magic to get what the fuck I want, bitch. If I look like you, shit, I could just walk to fucking Starbucks. I could just walk to fucking Chick-fil-A and have men catcalling me from here to Egypt. I don't. That's why I have to turn to magic, because I look like a fucking mop with eyes and lips. And if I didn't, I wouldn't have to turn to magic. Becky, Jessica, Amanda. So yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, but not sorry. So yeah. Just black information on black witches, information on male witches, information on homosexual witches. I feel like all those are just kind of things that you don't really see when you just type in witch work on YouTube or social media. It's always some goth white girl, some goth Becky with her pentagram and her uh, black drapes behind her, and she'll be playing like some like royalty free like gothic rock music or something, and she'll put like special effects. Or she'll have like some Halloween music or something. Go do 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 do. Like today, viewers. Today we're gonna do an attracting spell. Um, As always with Spellworks, I'm not responsible for whatever happens. But if you like the content, please like and subscribe. So yeah, so this is going to be an attracting spell. Attract the man of your dreams. Attract the guy of your dreams. Attract anybody you want. You will need some red string. You will need to light a candle. You will need to do this on a full moon. To get started, write his name a million times on notebook paper. Make sure you know his full first and last name. Spell it right. After you're done, turn the paper over. Do the same exact thing. Write his full name, first and last name. Make sure you spell it right. Top to bottom, complete the whole entire page. Ladies, you're one step closer to attracting your man. Again, make sure it's a full moon, and you'll hear that background music in the background, do 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 do, like that Harry Potter witch music. Like it'll just be like shit, and like you'll hear like thunderstorm sounds in the background, and like you'll just and, like that haunted house music, that do 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 do. Okay, okay, ladies, you have your string. Make sure you have that string, because if you have that string, the magic doesn't work. Ladies, raise your string up in the air. I want to see your string. Okay, you have your string? Okay, ladies, You're gonna put your string over your lit candle, and you're gonna burn that string. And while you're burning that string, you're gonna say the man of your dreams' name. Keep saying his name. Every time you say his name, the magic is gonna push you and your dream man closer and closer together. You'll notice that the string will start to move. And no, it's not. It's not my air conditioning or my fan moving it. That's the magic. That's the love magic. That's your love energy. That's your love. Every single witch video, it'll be some like white, like goth girl, caked on makeup. Like she'll have like black drapes and shit. Like yeah, it'll be like this shit. Like how my LED lights. Like it'll be like it'll be like fancy lights and shit. And she'll have candles and crap, lit candles and shit. Like, girl, like yeah, she'll have lit candles and shit. And then she said, "Repeat after me. On this dark of night, my man and my dreams will be in my sight. By day or night, our love will be right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Our magic would now begin." Like it's just some stupid corny shit like that. And I never see black female witches. I never see male witches. I never see gay male witches. And so I'm like, they just want. So I'm a solitary witch. Because I mean, if I look at that shit, none of my spells are gonna come true looking at that fucking shit. Like, bitch. Like you just want attention. This isn't spellcraft. This isn't witchcraft. This is look at me, and this is I want attention. And don't forget the boobs. Usually don't have she'll have the boobs, the cleavage. She'll have the boobs. So it'll be the goth girl, but then she'll have her boobs propped up and shit. So yeah, don't forget that. That'll be the thumbnails. It'll be some goth girl caked on makeup, like the Elvira boobs. And like she'll be holding a candle up. Like attract your man, dream man today. Ladies, these are some magic spells that will get your ex man right back. Like, girl, doing the most, just extra. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm a solitary witch. Mm-mm. I'm a solitary witch. And what solitary witch means? This is for I shouldn't be telling you guys this, but I'm gonna be nice because I could keep this information to myself, but I'm not. I'm not gonna tell you guys everything, but I will be nice. I'm not totally evil. But solitary witch means that if you practice Wicca, if you practice voodoo or hoodoo, if you practice Santeria, if you practice curses, if you practice hexes, if you practice divine work, if you practice energy work, if you practice psychic energy work, uh, even if you read tarot cards, some people they'll say like even if you read and know tarot cards, you're considered a witch then, just by even knowing about tarot. Like tarot is a card game. Like it's like you take the results very loosely. Like tarot cards is like Uno, but they want to say if you read tarot, you're a witch now. Like just you never know depending on who you talk to. But solitary witch means if you do any of what I just said, that you do it on your own. You don't follow what anybody else says. You don't follow Becky the witches that has 1 million subscribers. What she says. Excuse me, regardless of whether or not her spells have results, or she just had followers that watch her channel. Oh, Becky, I saw your video last night. My man came crawling. He walked 1,000 miles. His car broke down, and he walked 50 miles to reach my house because he said he loved my pussy that much. That spell actually worked. That get your man back spell works. I swear to God, Becky, I saw your video last night. My man walked 50 miles in the rain to my house. And his clothes were soaking wet, and I let him in, and he came back. I'm so happy I got my man back, Becky. Thank you. Yeah, so if you're a solitary witch, because how do you know that bitch didn't just type that comment herself? And usually she did. Usually they do that. They type their own comments and lie about the results and testimonials about what these witch influencers and their spell. They want you to buy their spells and their spell kits and all this shit. And the reviews and the testimonials. That shit they typed. It is. Like, Becky, this spell works. This spell worked instantly. The next day, he walked 50 miles in the rain to come see me. The get your X-Man back spell works. And that's how I know it worked, because this motherfucker walked 50 miles in the rain. That spell worked right there. So yeah, being a solitary witch means you don't look at witch influencers online. You don't go to Google and type in spells, romance spells, money spells, pay my rent spells, get my sick friend out of the hospital spells. No, you come up with your own spells. You do your own research. Like you may gain inspiration, like you may like, because what a lot of witches online do is that they think uh, they're hoping that witches by this point understand that because witchcraft is very scary and serious shit, that they'll pick up on like ESP and different like vibes and understand different hints and cheat codes. And what a lot of witches do, they'll give out a spell online, but they'll intentionally like say ingredients that don't make sense, or they'll say steps that do not make sense. But they're hoping 99% of the time true witches will understand their mistakes. It's like that part in like that series of unfortunate events, the Lemony Snicket, which that's a good book series, and they've actually rebooted it. Netflix rebooted it, but they're supposed to make more movies of it. But it's like that part in Lemony Snicket's a series of unfortunate events where they stay with their aunt on that crooked house, Aunt Josephine on that house, that crooked house that was on that bluff, and she got kidnapped by Count Olaf, and she wrote a SOS. She wrote like a help me message, but she like spelled some words wrong on purpose, and so they could figure out with like a coded message, like and like the message were telling her like, "Come help me! I'm inside the cave. He kidnapped me." And so that's what witches online do. Like they'll say a spell, but they'll intentionally do things within the spell instructions that don't make sense at all. They'll say an ingredient that you know damn well doesn't go. Like, why the fuck would you use? Uh, why the why the fuck would you use black pepper in a love spell? Like instead of black pepper, maybe they want me to use cinnamon. Maybe they want me to use honey. Maybe they want me to use maple syrup. Maybe they want me to use my menstrual cycle blood. Maybe they want me to use they want me to use sugar, powdered sugar, like like they'll do things like that, and then once you figure out, oh, I get what this bitch is doing, that's what they'll do. They'll do shit like that. Being a solitary witch, I feel, is your best bet. Maybe if you're lucky, you can find maybe one, two max other witches that you've known, preferably since you were in kindergarten, that you can share your witch activities with. If you want to join have a little like unofficial witches coven between you and these two other girls, and you guys can do seances, maybe talk to maybe people, family members that are in heaven or no longer here. Uh, but make sure you know them. Like make sure you known these people since you were in diapers, or you went to school with them, or you trust them, like you know them. They're not some random YouTuber witch and you're just following every spell and everything they say. No, just be a solitary witch. It's a lot better. But what you can do is that you can study, you can like gain inspiration, like you can maybe use what they use in their spell and maybe do it your own way. If there's an ingredient that you haven't seen being posted online that you think works well for you, like maybe you haven't seen any other witches online use soy sauce, and you use soy sauce in your spells and they work. Use soy sauce. Even though no witches on YouTube that probably are going to tell you to use soy sauce for a love spell, maybe soy sauce work for you, so use soy sauce. Ketchup, maybe ketchup work for you, use ketchup. Just do things like that, so you just got to watch out and just be a solitary witch. It's a lot better. And then you don't have to deal with the bullshit if you like do a spell. The other witches that don't know you, you don't know them, they don't know your situation, they don't know you from Adam. They're mad at you revealing secrets that they didn't want revealed. And you go on their Discord servers or you go on their message boards and you say, I did a love spell and then it backfired. Like he ended up he ended up siding with his side chick, or he never called me. He still won't answer my calls. Like, what the fuck? I want my money back. This shit did not work. And then you'll get, why the fuck did you do a love spell? That's what you get, bitch, for doing a love spell. That's what you get for trying to mess with his fucking free will. There's that free will shit again that they don't know the fucking meaning of. They need to fucking look free will up in Webster's dictionary, because the meaning that Webster's has, which is what I want to go with, is not the meaning that they're saying. That's what you get for trying to mess with that man. He's not into you, girl. Why are you trying to do magic to get him back? Shut the fuck up. That's not what she came on here to tell you guys. But in a way, I kind of don't feel sorry for her, because she should have been a damn solitary witch. Because if she was a solitary witch, she wouldn't have to hear that shit. If she was a solitary witch, she could do things her own way, her own method, and not have to deal with what those bitches are saying. but she decided not to be a solitary witch and be a social media witch. And of course, she's going to get the advice from social media witches, and that and they're and what's funny is the social media witches are doing the same thing that she's doing, but because they have a reputation and they have a social media image to obtain and protect, they're not going to reveal the real shit. They're going to lie to her ass. And so, although these witches are doing the same shit she's doing because they want to protect their image, they're just gonna say, "Don't do love spells. Like, why are you doing love spells? You're messing with his free will. That man doesn't like you, bitch. If he likes you, he'll come back. You don't have to do any magic work to get that man to come back. Shut the fuck up, bitch." And right after she got done saying that, that bitch took some of her period blood and did a spell that she just told her not to do. Probably not even 5 minutes after that. So just full of hypocrites, like hypocritical ass witches, and just just be a solitary witch if you're gonna do witchcraft work. Be a solitary witch. Like, you've seen Harry Potter. Like, you have enough information to be a solitary witch. You know, you've seen American Horror Story. You have more than enough. And we're in the internet age too, so there's no excuse. You have more than enough information to be a solitary witch. You don't have to listen to any of these stupid ass scammy spells on YouTube. How to get your man back, how to get X back. You're gonna need this, all this with the fanciest effects, fancy music, fake ass reviews, bot comments that said, "Oh, this shit worked. He came back not even 30 seconds after me doing this spell." Please. So so just beware. I think it's time to change the subject because I don't want to be talking about witches and all that bullshit. Because YouTube's probably going to take my stream down for all I know. And I don't think we're allowed to talk about that, girl. Mm-mm. Okay, so, oh Lord, okay, yeah, okay. So this is what I was gonna see. Thank God it came back. Thank God it came back. Thank God it came back because when I had to go plug in my computer, thank you Jesus for. Okay, so this is one of those moments to where uh this was probably the only perk or advantage I liked from when I was on the street and homeless, and I guess being that I still am trying to get out of homelessness, and uh I on purpose dress down. I only dress up if I'm going to be going somewhere that requires dressing up, like parties, events, weddings, funerals, church. If I'm just going to the supermarket, I'm not gonna put my Sunday best on. I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna put on my Sunday best. I'm just gonna wear what I feel comfortable: t-shirt, sweatpants, tennis shoes. I'm gonna go to the store, get my cereal, get my milk, get my lunch meat, come back home, and that's it. I'm not gonna get dressed up just to go to the damn supermarket. And so, uh, people still think I look homeless, and that's good. People can think what they want to think because I always dress down. I don't know, because of my hair. People always think that I'm still homeless, and I am kind of still homeless because I'm in a transitional housing right now. I'm in a transitional residential facility. Uh, I only consider myself unofficially not homeless until I sign a lease. And then when I sign a lease, that's when I can say, and I have my own place, that's when I can say I am no longer homeless. Right now, I'm no longer homeless. Like, I'm not on the street. Like, if people that I was talking to today aren't lying, it's going to rain tomorrow. So I'm off the street. And if it's, I'm out of the rain, like I have shelter now, I have my own private room, I have my own private bathroom, I have my own big bed, I have my cat. Like, I'm very thankful. But I still consider myself homeless because this is a homeless, transitional housing, program I'm in. So, but anyways, you get what I'm trying to say. I hope I'm making sense. But yeah, I'm no longer homeless on the street, and I hopefully never go back there because I don't want to go back there. At least not if I can help it. So, uh, but when I was on the street, I remember people would just give me like random. I never panhandled or like did busking or any of that. I never had like like a hat and like on the street corner of like a highway overpass, or like a highway exit, and a cardboard sign that, and I wrote in pen like help, anything helps. I've never panhandled or anything like that, but I would just be at the bus stop reading a book, and then somebody would give me like a $5 bill, or give me like a $10 bill, or a lady would give me a 20. Like, I know, honey, I know, it's okay, it'll get better. Like, I cannot tell you the amount of times that happened, and I wasn't mad because I need thank you. Because as you can tell, I'm homeless. I really need this. Thank you. And so, uh, now that I'm no longer on the street, something like that still happened to me. So the other day, this was Saturday. The other day, this was uh, give me 1 second, you guys. Hold on. I'm sorry about that. My roommate had an emergency, and I had to talk to her about that emergency, and everything's all right. So, yay! But yeah, okay, so as I was saying, was this? No, it wasn't. It wasn't Saturday. It was shit. Was it Monday night? Yeah, Monday night. It was Monday night. Yes, it was. It was for sure Monday night. I had went to the supermarket and I had got a few things. I had got a soda. Uh, I had got some milk. I had got some like chips. It's mostly like junk food because I was just hungry and had the munchies, and I was just getting like a bunch of like shit I didn't really need. Like they weren't bare necessities, but they were just like some things I needed, like soda, milk, chips, things like that. Yeah, just maybe like I don't know, like $10 worth of stuff. Not I didn't get like hordes and hordes of stuff. And there was this white guy that was standing in front of me, like this kind of like Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit looking white guy. He was standing in front of me, and he was kind of cute. I was looking eyeballing, I was looking at him. He's probably wondering why I was looking at him, but I was just looking at him because I thought he was cute. I wasn't looking at him because I was trying to rob him. But I guess you never know because when they see black man and they just eyeballing somebody, they think you're up to no good. No, I just thought he was cute. And see, it's that I have to like double think like that. I have to think both positively. I mean, I know, and I knew that he's probably thinking that I was like mean dogging him and just trying to do. No, I just thought he was cute. That's it. I just thought he was handsome and my type. So but yeah. So, but I could tell that he probably was uncomfortable with me looking at him like is this black man gonna rob me? But like, girl, I was standing in line and he was buying like a whole bunch of like party supplies, like beer and alcohol and liquor and a whole bunch of like good stuff. And I'm like, I wasn't, that's his business. I wasn't, he can buy whatever he wants. You can buy whatever you want at the store with your money. So yeah. But when you put your shit on that belt, you can see what people are buying, right? When you go to the checkout person, and the checkout lady, she was going slow as fuck. She would scan one thing, put it down, beat. Scan one thing, she put it down, beat. Scan one thing, beat. So, bit lady, there's a line that goes all the way to Jerusalem. Can you hurry the fuck up? We want to go home. Like you're the only check stand open. Hurry, like girl, do something. Like shit. Like do a cheat code or something to where you go double speed or something. Like girl, hurry up. And so the Fred Durst looking white guy in front of me, he's noticed me staring at him. I'm like, oh shit. And he's like, hey, how you doing? And I smiled and went, good evening, sir. And I, was like, polite to him. And then I just remember like the next thing he did, he took one of those like divider things that separates what the person in front of me is buying and behind me is buying, like and they little like dividers and partition things you put on the conveyor belt. He then picked that up from behind his shit and looked at me and said, "Is that all you're buying today?" And I said, "Yeah, that's all I'm getting for today. It's just me." He didn't put that shit behind mine. I'm like, oh no, sir, don't do that. You don't have to do that. It's okay. I got it. Like, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Like, and I'm like, are you sure? Like, really? I don't really. You don't have to do that. I'll pay. They're my groceries. No, I'm sorry. I got it. Don't worry about it, dude. Like, don't worry about it, brother. I got it. I'll take care of it. And so that man paid for my groceries. I'm like, there are nice people left in this world. That was so nice of him. And so yeah, and I'm probably never gonna see that man again. But that was so nice of him. He like paid like $12 worth of my girl. Yeah, because I bought a soda and like some chips and like milk, cereal, like just snacks for me. Like just and I got some cookies. Like he paid all that, and so that was nice. And so that reminded me when I was on the street, people would just give me money, and I never panhandled. People would just give me money. They would because I couldn't do it. I couldn't panhandle. I was too scared. And I figured if people wanted to help, they would help. They would see I look miserable, and they would just give me money or give me food. Like people would give me sodas or like Chinese food and shit like that when I was on the street. So yeah, I would just take it. And so yeah, so that was very nice what that man did. There are nice people left in this world. Yeah. Oh Lord. Okay. Uh, I'll be back later. Hold on. I'll be back in a bit.